So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think chance!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Stood up well to him there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. That's a little off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Griezmann!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Rijkaard. Howson. And it's Kukçu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Chiellini. Ball played for Rijkaard. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
It's a searching pass. Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a throw-in. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. And Batistuta! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Griezmann really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Albert Ferrer. Thuram. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Chiellini. Thuram. And it's Griezmann. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Succumbs to the pressure. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Swept in. Leicester gets good distance on it. He's had a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Threads one in. No, it's not getting there. And he can clear it away. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's going to go a long way. Milan have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Zanetti gets into a good position. And the first half is done. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Expecting traffic to be heavy.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And this is Shevchenko. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. And this is Shot, surely! Kukçu. Zanetti. Albert Ferrer. Now he's off and running. And he's intervened well there. And he's only too happy to take that back. De Bruyne. And this is Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. And he's gone long. And it's De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. So, what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Shevchenko. Kukçu. Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Indonesia have their second corner now. Messi. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Griezmann, out to the right. Albert Ferrer has it in a wide position. Rijkaard tries to clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Played into space. That has not gone well. Well, they've got it again. Nesta. That's Thuram. Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Indonesia can consider themselves just about safe now. Looking for a runner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is as far as they're going to go. Little pass back. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nesta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldinho. And it's De Bruyne. And that could set him on his way. Kukçu. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pass somewhat off target.
There
Check.
will be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti. Ronaldinho. And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box.
Decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely weighted ball, pass somewhat off target. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Griezmann plays a sharp little ball here, and this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung. Now it's Darwin. That's a sharp pass. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's a decent clearance. Sneijder. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off. Messi! This time, surely! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Tottenham take the lead. Lovely pass, but can he get... And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Griezmann. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sneijder. And it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Griezmann. Can he finish? No mistake. How how good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. It's a mighty effort! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
This looks promising. Now it's Villa. David Villa. Now it's Messi. And here's Griezmann. Schneider. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Up Ji-sung. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Schneider, now it's Darwin. And the half-time whistle goes. Indonesia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Second period then underway. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Zanetti. Chiellini. Griezmann looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. McTominay. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson. Tottenham finding their passes. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. David Villa. Up Ji-sung. Berbatov. Berbatov. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Griezmann. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Howson. No, that's been intercepted. McTominay. And this is Griezmann. Almost an hour gone. And he was quick to react. Schneider. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zanetti running with the ball. David Villa is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Number 11.
Rijkaard.
Schneider. Number 9.
He's shifting through the gears here.
On the field. Number 10.
Xavi Simons.
Number
Marquinhos did well to
Xavi
emerge with the ball.
Simons.
That's a
Number
contest to keep an eye on.
21, Raul.
Khan punts it upfield. And here's Forlan. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear.
Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And the shot! It's loose. That's another chance. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is
So one moment's
number
crazy
16,
confusion, but they all
Rodri.
count.
Well, that's
Substitution in
something you
progress.
don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And that's been intercepted,
He read that really well and stopped it.
and it's made its way to him. Now it's Forlan. Simons. Indonesia are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Belletti. Played into space. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Forlan in acres of space out wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well
Have been
stopped.
indicated.
And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, the sharpest of sharpshooters, both for club and country, Jim.
Well, I'll add the word razor sharp to that, Peter.
And of course, when he moved to the Catalan, real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Dink through, just the goalkeeper to beat. Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. That's good play. Van Nistelrooy, played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a little off target. Messi, and this is Batistuta. Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Nesta with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played out wide, and that's gone loose. Nicely aimed pass. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Messi. He's trying to hit the front line here. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hullet. And this is Messi. McTominay defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Bergomi. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great vision. And it's face to... Can he finish? It's there! There is the breakthrough. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Number 10.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's neat. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Nistelrooy. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's surging through. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pele. And they win it back again. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's a pretty loose pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank. Is that chance? Harmlessly behind.
There will be one.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. Pele receives it in a wide position. He is just caressing the ball. Messi receives it in a good position here. Turns and goes back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 14, Van Nistelrooy.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is
Indonesia
number
carrying
7,
a one-goal
Griezmann.
lead. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. Out to the left it goes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Pele. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And that is as far as they're going to go. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is...
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Indonesia are sitting pretty. To Messi! Batistuta.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pedri, looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Not the most convincing of passes. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Vieira. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pele threads one in. And he's had it nicked away. Hullet. He is through here. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Might want to be careful there.
And he's been shifted off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitutions taking place.
Rummenigge with a real chance here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Here's a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's had a shot! Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Griezmann. Now he's got space here. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Rummenigge. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Rummenigge.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Bellingham. Batistuta looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zola. Looking to play him in. Dink through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Besiktas truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Bergomi. Nesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. That is a great pick out. Well, they've got it again.
2 added minutes
Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
McTominay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! Now it's Shevchenko, just about within shooting range. He's got a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Indonesia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Threads one in. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Batistuta. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Indonesia have their second corner now. Goes for a shot. He's delivered all right. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Griezmann. It's Griezmann! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Messi. Messi! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 3 coming up. Real chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Sanchez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Griezmann. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's got the beating of his man. Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Now it's Messi. Albert Ferrer. Howson spots it and intercepts. McAllister. And he's there to retrieve it. Soboslai takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Albert Ferrer. And here's Griezmann. And this is Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has put pain. And Batistuta! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Indonesia are having a ball here. They're back in possession, and with Soboslai! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Soboslai puts his foot on the gas. Big header! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Indonesia really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Indonesia have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the second half gets underway. And here's Messi. Aims beyond it. And Batistuta! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Chiellini. Messi, looking for the run. Szoboszlai.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
That's good play from him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. It's played through for him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ah, such a clever touch.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. That is some save from Khan! Oh, terrific save.
Batistuta clearly thought he could deceive the keeper, but not like that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Turns and goes back. Steaming on goalwards. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
McTominay. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Griezmann. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's very neat. And here's Batistuta. Indonesia have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you.